Willie O'Ree was just a teenager and an aspiring athlete, he was fortunate enough to meet Jackie Robinson.
Little did either of them know at that time, 9 years later, O'Ree would follow in Robinson's trailblazing footsteps.
O'Ree told the story yesterday during a TD Garden ceremony at Legends in celebration of his 60th anniversary of breaking the NHL's color barrier on January 18, 1958, in Montreal. When I was 14, I was playing baseball in my hometown, Fredericton, New Brunswick, and we won the championship.
The reward was our team was taken to New York to see the Empire State Building and Radio City Music Hall. I met Mr. Robinson at Ebbets Field down in the dugout, shook hands with him.
Told him that I not only played baseball but I played hockey.
And he didn't realize there were any black kids playing hockey at that time.
I talked to him for another 4 or 5 minutes before more media people came over, said O'Ree, as the now 82-year-old former Bruin was also honored in a pre-game ceremony last night.
Then when I was traded to the Los Angeles Blades in 1961 in the Western League, the NAACP had a luncheon in Mr. Robinson's honor in 1962.
I got an invitation through the hockey club.
I went to the hotel and Mr. Robinson was standing over in the corner talking to some media people.
The coach and 2 other players were off to the side waiting for Mr. Robinson to finish.
When he finished, the coach said, "Mr.
Robinson, I'd like to introduce you to a couple players, especially Willie O'Ree." And Mr. Robinson turned and said, "Willie O'Ree?
Aren't you the young fellow I met in Brooklyn? Now I met him in 1949 and he remembered me in 1962.
Just made a big impact with him."
To commemorate the anniversary, the NHL and the Bruins are donating a refurbished street hockey rink to the Boston Parks and Recreation Department to be named Willie O'Ree Rink in Allston.
O'Ree, who said didn't even know he'd broken the color barrier until the next day when he read about it in the papers, did not enjoy the Hall of Fame career that Robinson did. His playing career did not end until the 1978-79 season with the minor league San Diego Hawks. He only played 45 games in the NHL, all with the Bruins. But it has been his post-playing career work as a diversity ambassador for the NHL and the Hockey is for Everyone initiatives that has fortified his legacy in the game.
Mayor Marty Walsh proclaimed yesterday Willie O'Ree Day in the city.
Boston, which O'Ree refers to as my second home, often is painted as a racist community. But O'Ree said it is not unique in that regard. You're going to have racism, prejudice, bigotry and ignorance all over.
I hid it when I played. The one thing I did was I just ignored it.
I just told myself I'm a black player playing hockey. If people can't accept me for the individual that I am, because I had the skills and the ability to play hockey at that time, then that's their problem, not mine, said O'Ree.
My older brother was not only my brother and friend, he was my mentor. And he told me all I needed to know about playing hockey.
The first thing he taught me about was the fact that you're going to be exposed to racism, you're going to be exposed to name-calling.
But what you should do is let it go in one ear and out the other. Don't let it affect your game.
Basically, that's what I did.
I fought a lot when I first started.
I fought because I had to, not because I wanted to.
But I never fought because of racial slurs or remarks because I would have been in the penalty box all the time. I fought because guys speared me and butt-ended.
It's going to take a while for the racism and bigotry to disappear, but we all have to work together to understand you can't change the color of a person's skin.
With Kevin Miller felled by illness, Adam McQuaid made his return to the lineup after missing 35 games with a broken fibula.
McQuaid has been ready to go for a couple of weeks, but with the Bruins going 9-0-4 in their previous 13 games, it was a tough lineup to crack.
McQuaid was solid in 15-12 of ice time, including 134 of penalty kill time, 109 of which was a 5-on-3.
It's nice to be put in these situations.
I think guys thrive off wanting to kill that and wanting to kill those situations.
Even though I was a little winded at the end of that, it was good feeling, for sure, said McQuaid.
Coach Bruce Cassidy said Miller was not going to travel with the team to New York, where the Bruins played tonight against the Islanders. Miller could, according to the coach, meet the team on the road.